Dobry wieczór. Jutro mróz nieco mniejszy, ale będzie mocniej wiało. Wiatr w porywach może osiągać 25 metrów na sekundę, przynosząc zawieje i zamiecie. Przewiduje się zachmurzenie duże z rozpogodzeniami na północnym zachodzie. Miejscami będzie padał śnieg, na południowym wschodzie obficie. Wiatr umiarkowany, stopniowo wzrastający do silnego, powodujący zawieje i zamiecie. W nocy temperatura minimalna od minus 28 stopni na północnym zachodzie do minus 16 na południowym wschodzie. W dzień temperatura maksymalna od minus 22 stopni na północy do minus 8 na południowym wschodzie.
December 7th, 4:30 a.m.
There's a weird dust in the air. It's not moisture. It was completely blanketed white today from the massive spraying yesterday, and now whatever it was, it's right here. It's blowing around right now. That's not snow. That's not wet. That's dust in the air. This is bad, people.
And just like that, the mysterious fog is back. Now, it's been reported that a 400-mile-long radiation fog blankets 13 million Americans in California. And if you guys remember, the same time last year where we had this mysterious fog covering over 30 states where there's reports of residue, weird smells, well, this time there's even more dots connect. Now, they're calling it radiation fog due to when the ground cools off quickly after sunset, radiating all the heat back into the air after the fall and winter. Here's why they're calling it dangerous. They're saying the toxic particles from factories and car exhaust get trapped in the fog, which causes various respiratory problems. Basically, they're saying this fog doesn't move, it just stays on top, like spraying aerosol in a bowl and putting a top on it. But are we buying any of this? Because for one, that doesn't sound right. Two, here's a U.S. patent for a processing apparatus for the production of intense artificial clouds, fogs, and mist. And here's what that apparatus looks like for good measure. Coincidence? Let's keep going. Now, speaking of weather and radiation, just last week, they grounded over 6,000 Airbuses due to solar radiation impacting their flight systems. There's even reports of a JetBlue flight that lost altitude, injuring over a dozen people because of this. Not to mention, Julian Assange actually warned us about this back in 2018.
Intelligent evil dust scattered everywhere like confetti in everything.
Now, on one hand, they could be manipulating the weather to the point of no return where our atmosphere is completely cooked, resulting in things like this. There's a nationwide Arctic blast set to hit possibly new record lows across 15 states. Or it could be one big psyop that we're falling for again because the Illuminati card game that predicted everything in the last 30 years strikes again. I mean, you have the International Weather Organization card, you have the weather satellite card that reads, real weather satellites don't just report the weather, they change it.
It looks as if the clouds are frozen. It looks like a massive wave here in Chicago. It's boiling in there, but look at these clouds. What in the world? My second winter in Chicago, I have not seen anything like this.
So the fog in the Central Valley, I'm right on the edge of it. That's Bakersfield down there. LA would be behind me, but it's kind of hard to tell on the video, but it looks like a solid wall. It's kind of crazy.
Breaking news, a thick layer of radiation fog is covering Central California, leaving more than 13 million people stranded. The phenomenon called radiation fog is unrelated to nuclear radiation, but it creates an equally dangerous situation. A thick layer of fog forms when the ground cools rapidly after sunset, compressing the air close to the ground like putting a lid on a pot of steaming water. The result, all the car exhaust, agricultural dust, industrial emissions, and PM2. 5 particles are trapped right where people breathe. Health experts warn that this can cause a sudden increase in asthma symptoms, coughing, chest pain, and even heart problems. From Sacramento to Fresno, Bakersfield, Oakland, millions of people are living in a fog compressed between two layers of air, cold below and warm above. And while this air cap remains open, pollution can build up exponentially. Local hospitals have been reporting a surge in new emergency cases, and the weather agency has been...
Y'all, they are telling us right in our face what they are doing to us, because what in the hell is radiation fog? I've been on this earth for 30 plus some years, and I have never heard of this in my life. A mysterious 400-mile stretch, and it's affecting 2 to 13 million people. Million people, y'all? See, that's exactly what I've been saying, man. Fog is not common in Florida, especially in South Florida, bro. And now they are telling us what they are doing to us.
The phenomenon, also named Tule fog, starts around November and peaks from December through February and ends by March. It happens every year in the late fall and winter months, affecting California's Bay Area, Sacramento Valley, and San Joaquin Valley.
Look at this car. This car completely disappears, bro. Y'all, that car is gone. Where did it go? Y'all, and this has been going on for 3 weeks now. 3 weeks. What kind of fog is so powerful that it will not dissipate from sunlight? And the thing is, people can't even stay away from this. They have to commute through this, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Sun is shining, but this thing is not going anywhere. What is this? Let me know down in the comments below, y'all.
That fog is so thick that's covering California that these birds don't know where the fuck to go. Look at all these fucking birds. They supposed to be flying south for the winter. They still stuck in Northern California. Like, what the fuck is really in that fog? They got these birds acting like this.
So no, I've never seen a fog like this. This is not normal in my lifetime, and we're now on day 22. Okay, so nope, not normal. Not normal at all.
So when they say there's shit in this fucking fog, and I just been driving regularly, what is this shit right here? There's something in the fog that I can't explain, but I ain't drove to nothing but fog, and look at this shit. Check y'all shit, y'all. Crazy. Look. It's on that, but not on my windshield. What's going on?
Sticks to the plastic, but not the glass.
They got asbestos in the air. That's crazy.
What the hell, y'all? Watch this and listen. Can y'all hear that? Every time we put the flashlight to it, it hums. All right, bring the flashlight over here so they know it's not just the flashlight. See nothing. Now watch. Look how dirty it is. Y'all, why is it doing that? So yes, we know it's dirty. We forgot to change this one. We have several in the house. Okay. Hey, look, the clean filter don't do it. Yo, what the fudge? Y'all hear that? Nothing, right? Now listen.
You see that shit? Bro, I know I'm not tripping. That can't just be no smoke. Bro, that shit look like clouds. And then it's cloudy as fuck.
Yeah, look at this. I'm not going to see them for long, but it's pretty carved out. I'll check it out. 3 of them together. Totally normal, eh? And there they go. Look at that. 3 of them together. Leaving their mess.
Hope everyone's having a great day. So I've been waiting for some ice up in Massachusetts to document what I've been seeing. So as you can see, it's a street right here. The sun is shining down. Almost like a pinky purple hue like I've been seeing in the night skies, which I find strange. So this is what is being sprayed down on us, guys.
It's pink out here and very slippery, very slippery conditions, very pink. And
so just curious, what does it mean when the world turns pink? And no, this isn't a filter, this is just filming of what it looks like outside right now. That the world's gone pink. I think it's dusk, but it's still kind of cool.
Wow. Look at these clouds. They are like rainbow colors. I've never seen it this way before.
Hello, I've been walking for 20 minutes in the worst snowstorm of my life, but I have a better question. Why the fuck is the sky pink? Bro, if I didn't have the video, no one would believe me.
Anyone else seen this? Like, what is this? Man, have you seen that? Like, that ain't lightning. What is this in the sky? Like, this has been going on for about half an hour. This ain't no lightning. Like, it's quite bright, and it just won't stop. Damn, what is this? Anybody else out here seen this? This is London. I'm southeast London, and this is just like half an hour.
For weeks now, some strange sounds have been echoing through several local neighborhoods. People are losing sleep, and neighbors can't quite pinpoint the source. Local 12's Marella Porter is live tonight in Northside with what they are hearing and the frustration this is causing. Hey, Marella.
Hi, Kyle. Yeah, Sean Harold is the person who reached out to us. He actually lives in Clifton, and he really just wants to get some answers. Now, he spent last night logging how many times he heard this mysterious noise going on and off through the night. He counted about a dozen times, and all he wants to know is when this is going to stop. But what people are hearing in Northside, Clifton, and Camp Washington is unusual.
With a lot of that city noise, a lot of it becomes pretty regular and you get pretty used to it. So when something like this that's pretty foreign, it kind of stands out to you.
This sound is keeping people up at night. Brendan Markham says last night was the loudest it's been in Northside.
It almost didn't stop for a couple hours.
The duration varies from a few seconds to several minutes, and it's difficult to describe.
We were hearing this like siren-like quality noise, whirring, oscillating up and down.
The Herald started hearing the sounds 2 weeks ago in Clifton.
My son came up to me and said, "Dad, the tornado sirens are going off."
And it's been happening every night since.
Usually it starts at about 10 p.m. It can go till 3 a.m., 4 a.m., but it's quite unpredictable.
And it kind of stresses me out because I don't know what it is, and it's kind of scary.
It's got a lot of people talking on Facebook, speculating about the source. Storm sirens, construction, drones, this recycling plant, or the rail yard. Markham thinks whatever it is industrial.
Some people in West Haven are closer to relief. They say they've been hearing a humming sound outside and can even hear it inside their homes.
Well, today the West Haven Council approved the use of $16,000 to pay an acoustic firm to find out where that noise is coming from. Fox 61's Kay Pattyfoot joins us live now. And Kay, you said you've heard that noise yourself.
Yeah, Brett and Sarah, when I did an interview earlier this evening in one of the neighborhoods that's affected by the sound, I heard it clear as day. Neighbors say it's driving them nuts.
I just thought it was me going a little cuckoo.
Surprise, motherfucker. Supplies, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker. Disguise, motherfucker. Some pies, motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker. Wrong size, motherfucker. First prize, motherfucker. Hard eyes, motherfucker. Rude eyes, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. You thought one giant sinkhole tearing Indonesia apart was bad? Tell me why they just found 700 sinkholes opening up in Turkey. 700? And y'all, these things are not small either. They're talking about 150 feet deep and 150 feet wide. These things can swallow up buildings. Look at that. Don't that look like an eye? What the? Look at this, y'all. These things are giant.
full circle. I didn't even know rainbows could do that. Yeah, I don't know how people sky.
You can clearly see several black things floating through the sky, like swimming, several black things, and they're making that low, gurgling, growling sound that can be mistaken for a helicopter until the black tentacle things go, and then you can see a helicopter behind them, and that is clearly a helicopter. But the first several things that fly through are not helicopters. They have no lights. These are those black tentacled creatures, and it looks like a helicopter is either, I don't know, escorting them or chasing them. Watch for yourself. This is not AI. This is someone who lives in the town next to me. It's just a guy who published his little surveillance video in our local group.
Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this? Oh wow, what is this? It's slowly moving. Oh, yeah. What is this? Oh my gosh. That's something unusual. Oh my gosh. What is this? I wish I can ask anybody. No, what is this? It's almost gone. Wow. I took a shot with, with camera.
Comes a very large one. And I do mean very large. It's very low. Must have got his attention. He's coming out of the West Coast. He was very bright and very big. I just asked where they were at. What's up, buddy? Ain't seen you guys in quite a while. See how low he is, see the trees and stuff. He's huge. He's coming right towards me. Really miss seeing you guys, but I understand you can't show up very often because it's a little bit dangerous. People taking pot shots at you and stuff. Going up now real rapidly. Look at this. It's nice you guys to drop by though. I appreciate it. Visit.
Apparently 2025, last year in Britain, was the sunniest and hottest on record. Now, we've had record levels of certain things. I wouldn't exactly put sunshine into that category, no. The record levels that we've actually had are BS. Yeah, different terms for it. I quite like the term gaslighting. You could say that it's being overused, but there are a few terms that absolutely encapsulate and sum up precisely what it is that we've been going through these past years, decades, lifetime really, isn't it? Epic levels of utter trash, BS, and information that they just want you to swallow up without any critical thought whatsoever. So let's go back to the weather, shall we, guys? Hottest, sunniest, warmest year ever. Last year, was it? Okay. But whenever I've mentioned things like this previously, you have highlighted previous years. I think you mentioned one in the 70s, according to this article that I showed you. The last one on record was, I think they said 2022. But you guys have gone back a little bit, like 70s, 80s, recalling actually all that time ago, 40, 50 years ago, some very, very special summers. And actually, when I recall riding around on my bike when I was younger, I recall having summers that were actually summers. They were not always consistent, of course, you know, you expect that in the UK. But I remember in the actual summer, you could plan ahead a little bit. You could say, I'm going out on my bike today, and you could do that quite consistently. And the sun would be there. It'd be like this blue sky that, I don't know where that went. It would be a bright yellow sun. Don't know where that went. But now we're being told that we just have to willingly accept, with very little thought, that apparently these recent years are the hottest on record. Last year, ever. I don't know about you, but I just got just a wee bit of a problem with that, considering there's this, like, and people are noticing this even more, but there's like this blanket now of grey cloud. Every now and again, like actually today, we've had a relatively mild December last month, but you get a break from it every now and again, but generally, it's like this chunk of grey cloud that is like a block that just basically forms over the entire country that appears and feels like it's there for a long time. That apparently these recent years are the hottest on record.